It's Friday. Oh,
It's Friday's Eve.
We can't start yet because it's Friday's Eve and we have an amazing show, of course, how to make money with photography. Hold on a second, Corey. What's going on with my makeup? Okay, you can start the show, Corey. I'll fix my makeup.
Yeah, we're here today to talk to you about how to make money with photography. We got a special guest whose photographs have been featured in Forbes, and she's going to share some tips on how to grow your business as a photographer. If that's something that you're interested in, all happening in 1 hour on this fabulous best hour of your day. 60 minutes where we actually have two great giveaways, our plant-based treat, and lots of fun with you, our home team, in the chat. So stick and stay as we get ready to kick this off, but we can't do it without thanking those who have made this possible. This broadcast is brought to you in part by promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted sponsors. Turn the music down, selector.
Absolutely. We have sponsors. Thank you all so much for choosing us. We appreciate your patronage. Anyone can be a sponsor, but of course, if you sponsor, you are recognized. So let's recognize our sponsors. Let's say thank you to them. Let's play the reel. We got our returning champs. Here they are, you all.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks.
Thank you, David and Christine Brooks, for choosing us.
Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University.
Bars 99 Coffees and Decaf Ain't One.
Supreme sponsor, JBWR. Check out his YouTube channel.
Thank you, JBWR, for choosing us again.
Yes.
Supreme sponsor, Next Gen Investor. Check out her YouTube channel.
Thank you, Next Gen Investor.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
That's all you got to do. Visit blindguyhiswife.com. Even if you're all the way in Egypt, like Matrell on a mission. She's here, Corey.
Matrell on a mission.
Oh, we're not supposed to be talking to y'all yet. I'm sorry, Matrell.
We got to let's go. Let's start the show with our Real Talk with Ntabi created intro.
All right, let's go. Let's start this show.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Blind Guy.
I'm his wife, Laquita Marie.
Together we let you enter our life
live
every hump day. Bang, bang to Friday. That's Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And we come here for the best 1 hour of your day with two great giveaways and our fabulous plant-based treat by Chef Laquita Marie.
That's me.
While we introduce you to fabulous guests all along the way in the different segments as we help change your narrative of what you think it means to be normal when it comes to your health,
your business,
and your wealth.
Let's get started with today's topic.
Today's topic is all about making money with photography. We're going to talk about how you can actually make money with photography. We're going to talk about how you can be a branding expert with your photography, and we're going to help you to also see what you can do to actually take those off the photo finish to gain clients.
Well, we're not going to talk about it as much as our guest that we're about to bring in right now because she's the brand expert. She's the one making money with photography. So let's welcome her. Hey, good morning to you, Jeanita
Castille of The Pivot.
How are you today? So this is great. We have you here talking about making money with photography. You have a photo finish look today. You're so professional. You know what we want to hear right off the bat. We want a tip. We want some facts. The people want to, not just me, but I'm talking about the people in the audience, right? Because we have some of our favorite folks like Trash Can Waves.
Hey, TCW out there in Michigan.
Let me tell you, Trash Can Waves, he is a creator, right? He doesn't necessarily do photography, but he's a creator. He has a brand and all of those kinds of things. And he's making money out here right along with one of our sponsors, JBWR. Talk with Tori as a photographer. Now, what would you tell us? Because Sec Amethyst is the lioness of videography. Any tips, any tricks, any pointers right away that you can give our audience?
About photography?
Yes.
So, again, photography isn't more about why I do it than the what. And I'm self-taught. I got what I would call a brother who owns car shows all across roads. But like I said, photography is the why, and I do it for women who are seeking, greater self-esteem. I do it, of course, for branding women who are afraid to step out there. So my greatest tip, which is my overall message, and it doesn't change no matter what platform I'm on, is to find your why, to find your niche. Nothing's going to work if you don't find your why first. Again, being self-taught, I'm still learning things about photography. And so you can start with the least of things. You don't need all the high-tech equipment and all of those things. Some people do it for technical reasons. I don't do it for technical reasons. I do it because God showed me that I had a gift in it, and it happened very fast. I picked up the camera, and like I said, to date, within this 1 year, I've done over 500 women, and that's because I know how to brand myself, I know how to market, and most importantly, I know my why.
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
This is great. So, okay, know your why, because of course, if you know why you're getting into it, all the rest will come. That's what you're basically saying. If you know why you're doing it, like you said, I need to empower other women. So that you start right there, and that's why you've empowered 500 plus women from last May to this May. So Second Amethyst, the lioness of videography, she would probably agree with that. David Hunt, he's also a creator. He's a musician. He's a piano player, but he plays lots of different instruments. He knows his why, so he sticks with it, just like you're saying. So I appreciate this. We have our the Uganda family. They're Nigerian.
All right, welcome.
Coach Remy, he knows his why. He's in Belgium right now. He was in Rwanda because that's where he's from. He's back in Belgium. He's also one of those people that he's getting us fit. No matter what, he's always talking about what to do, whether it's what to put in your body, how to, she's giving us live streams and fitness videos so we can work out with him. So we have a lot of people in here that know their why. We got Philip Waldo Jr. listening, and everybody right now is excited for what you're telling us. Now, you're saying that, I told you about Matrell on a mission. She's in Egypt right now. It's sort of like from what you said, right? Brooklyn's honeybees, they're over in the UK. They have honeybees that they're working with, and so this way they know that they want to save the environment, protect the environment, make sure there's legacy. So you're going to be talking to us today about what Miriam Adepoju talks about, branding, because like you said, you know your why, and you've done all of these things because of that. She's Nigerian also, by the way. I'm always trying to be Nigerian. Every episode, if I got a lot of Nigerians, I'm like, yes, I'm Nigerian. Just so you know, that's why I'm always beefing them up. Any other pointers that you want to give us before we let you go for right now? Because of course, Pure Pondering is in Arizona, and she says she loves hearing and seeing folks who are empowering others. Anything you want to say before you go for right now? Because we're going to pop you in the back while we finish talking about today's topics. Anything else?
Well, I guess the only thing of it that I can say is that like I talked to you guys before, we all have, so whether it's photography, whether it's videography, whether it's some other thing, we always feel like that we should have it all together before we start. But in starting, that's where the levels will unfold. And so things have unfolded for me because I started. And so again, a lot of people, they rave about my work. I'm humble enough not to see that, but I do understand the impact. And so I guess a pointer would be to use what's in your hands. That's my favorite motto. Use what's in your hands. Photography was in my hands. What's in yours? So if it's a camera, if it's a pen, if it's, to write, if it's whatever, use what's in your hands. Use your gifts, use your talents, exhaust it all. And right now, because I do many things, I'm not just a photographer. I don't even call myself a photographer, but I can tell you how to build a brand in that particular thing. But most importantly, whatever it is, start now and see the staircase as you're walking up it.
Wow, that's so good. Coach Remy is saying the school of life never ends. So to your point, Go on, head to the staircase. You'll see as you go, what's unfolding before you. And then we also had some really good comments from the crowd. Matrell on a mission over in Egypt says, love that. Know your why. We do have our lurking pro watching, Corey. You know who that is?
No.
LP. You gave her the name.
Lurking pro. Oh,
right.
okay.
Her name's LP. She got the eyes up there. We also have Sec Amethyst, the Lioness of Videography says, knowing your why will maintain and increase your drive to success. So this is great. We also have Danique Anthony. He's an editor. So he's watching and listening in. Gail at Night is dropping all the links. So as we interview you today, she's going to be definitely dropping all your social spaces and all of those good things. Now, I know you don't call yourself a photographer because like you said, you're a professional, you're empowering people, and the photography is just a part of that. But later, maybe we can help Trash Can Waves. He says, teach me how to do a professional selfie. I always look sad or stiff. So any tips before you go, or will we just help him later on? Say that one more time.
He needs to come my way so I can take photos of him.
Got it. In other words, get tap in, right? And then he can work it out. This is so great. So we're going to say goodbye to you for right now while we finish up today's topics, because of course, Rebecca LaPrince is excited for this information right along with Wally. I'm going to just warn you, me and Wally fight in the chats all the time. So don't worry about me and Wally. We always having a good time. And Gail at Night is already dropping your Instagram link. So you all tap in, click that link, follow, and you'll see Jeanita's work over there.
All right, so we're gonna put you back into the virtual green room, and we'll talk to you a few moments later, after we get done with our morning topics. All right.
Okay.
All right. See you soon.
Now, this broadcast.
Hold on, Corey, because why Sec Amethyst? See, these people got some backgrounds we need to be concerned about. Sec Amethyst, the Lioness of Videography says, I got scared. I thought y'all figured out my government name. Oh, hey, Rebecca. So anyways, Rebecca, aka Sec Amethyst, is here. Sanov is listening in. She's got all the cameras. She's a creator, so I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. You know what? I can't even say hello to one of my besties, who is Sanov, without fighting with Wally, talking about, you fight yourself, Laquita. I'm not doing nothing. See, right there, Wally. Ooh, Lord, now I'm hitting the mic. Did y'all hear that? Wally got me bumping the mic, about to tear down the house. Wally. Go ahead, Corey.
This broadcast is powered by StreamYard and our viewer support by members like you. You can be part of our Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life home team by remembering to bum rush the button.
Thumbs up, you all. That way everyone knows that you like this information. They will love it as well. Scrolling at the bottom of the screen, blindguyhiswife.com, right along with a lot of our sponsors. Now, keep in mind, all you have to do is like, share, and if you aren't subscribed, subscribe, hit that notification bell. So if you're watching now or on the replay, this way you'll be notified whenever we're giving you info on health, business, and wealth. Not from us, but from our esteemed guests. They're the experts.
You can also visit blindguyhiswife.com and check out some of our merchandise that we have there.
Hey. Oh, sorry. Word sound is wood, sound, power. That's her
song.
Her theme song. She's in Ghana. Y'all know I want to be Nigerian so bad, but my Ghanaian friends, I love them too. Speaking of which, Share with Love TV, yes, Nigerian. K Business Podcast, yes, Nigerian. Hey, I am Nigerian. Oh, okay, go ahead, Corey.
Now, you can visit our website. You can also find out about fabulous merch that we have there, such as our the Three Little Pigs remix.
So that
audio
means,
story download.
Yes, so that means when you head on over there, you will see the Three Little Pigs remix, like Corey's saying. We'll share it with you so you can understand what you'll be looking at. You can download it right here if you need an emotional lift to be entertained, or if you need a party starter. This is a great one you can purchase and check out right here. This is an entertainment exclusive because our other albums, you can find us on Spotify. So if you Google Atumpan, Atumpan, you'll see us there. As you see, this is a production of Atumpan Entertainment. You can find our things, but you will not find Oinkia the Three Little Pigs remix. It is only available at blindguyhiswife.com.
It also help to relieve your family's eczema. Make sure that your skin stays silky smooth by getting your Violet Botanical skincare.
Absolutely. Scroll on down right there on the website, blindguyhiswife.com. You'll see Violet Botanical Skincare for your body scrubs, lotions, body butter. Click the red button right there. It takes you directly to the website where you shop at a discount.
All natural, all plant-based, all fabulous products by Violet Botanical Skincare. You can, of course, get one of your favorite home team jerseys, one of the t-shirts that we have there, such as our Hump Day to Friday.
Yep, just scroll.
WTF.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Any of the other fabulous home team jerseys that we have there for you. But you can also remember to click the green coffee cup so she can say,
"What you doing?"
And I can say, "You know what I'm doing. I'm going to stir it like coffee." Clink, 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 clink.
Yes, right there on the website, all you have to do is scroll to buy me a coffee, and that way you will see big giant cup of coffee, a small widget, so that when you click the green coffee cup, it opens up a checkout space to choose 1 coffee, 3 coffee, 5 coffees. We always choose 25 because Corey has been blind 25 years. He cannot see, his eyes don't work. That's another reason why I read a lot of the comments, because it's a part of the engagement. Leave your name, say something nice. Thank you for all of our sponsors. You can see how you're supporting our nonprofit organization, Atumpan Edutainment. Thank you, JBWR, for always supporting. We do appreciate. You can see who else has gotten coffees, and be nosy right there. Check it out. So, Corey, should we jump back into the comments or
sneak peek, get the plant-based treat?
So you don't want to say hi to Rambo?
Hey, Rambo.
You don't want to say hi to Professor Black Ops?
Hey, Professor Black Ops, how you doing?
Now, Rambo is trying to mess up my groove because he is Jamaican, and we got all the Nigerians in here. I'm trying to be Nigerian today. Thank you, Rebecca LaPrince. She says, Violet Botanical Skincare. She's got all the hearts. Oh, you know what? K Business says, do you guys have a manager? I want to manage Blind Guy, his wife, their life. Perhaps. We got to talk to you about that. Another Jamaican, Corey Rambo, and the amazing M&G. Oh, and you know, David Hunt is Jamaican. Wally is Haitian.
Trinidadian.
Oh, yeah. David Hunt is Trinidadian. Wally is Jamaican. I might be an island gal.
Where Science Power is Jamaican.
Yeah, she is Jamaican. Okay, Share with Love TV is Nigerian. So is Kay. Share with Love TV. Did I say her, or I'm just trying to say her twice?
You already said her once.
Okay, dang. Okay. I might be an island gal today, y'all. That's a good place to be as well. Anyways, let's get on to a sneak peek at today's plant-based treat so we can bring our guest back in here to give you all some of this fire. You want to tell them why we're
vigilantes?
We are not fruit hoodlums, y'all.
We are just here to help you get more fruits and vegetables into every meal every day so that you can increase your health, your business, and your wealth.
That's it. So that means if you want to, just eat fruits and vegetables every day at every meal, no matter what else you're eating, then do so. All you have to do is make some of these recipes, because these recipes are plant powered. Okay. So if you're eating eggs, put some fruit alongside of it. Y'all know I had to cook some eggs last week for my dad. I mean, who's going to say no, right? So I'm like, okay, I know how to cook eggs. I gave him fruit. He asked for a second helping. So that's all you have to do, right? Let's show you our sneak peek for today's plant-based treats. One of my favorite foods, and I don't know, try this dish. You might love it too.
Potato salad.
I have about 8 potatoes. That's it. Sneak peek at the potato salad. Boom.
All right. And now, everybody, go ahead and make sure you hashtag the home team so that you can enter into the first place pony derby.
Kay had wait a minute. Kay had a smoothie today. So far, Corey, I'm sorry, they are adding hashtag the home team. Some people were like David Hunt early on. He did that. I think David Hunt was the first person in the comments today also. Wait, let me double check, because it changes up. I think it was Sec Amethyst, the lioness of videography. So that means if Sec Amethyst is absolutely first, yeah, she was in there saying peace, and she already put in hashtag the home team. All you have to do is follow her lead, and that way, for first place pony, you might be able to win. Put in hashtag the home team, not like Wally, hashtag the rig team. See, Wally, this is why we're fighting right now. Don't put in hashtag the fix is in. Don't put in what K Business Podcast is putting in, hashtag I want that food. Corey, we are not the plate advisors, are we? Because that's Wally is giving us a new name.
That's a decent one.
Anyways, why the trash can wave say, yeah, Philip, they say I'm sweet. He must be talking about the women. And Sanal, about check your email. Zach Amethyst says, keep in mind there's a spectrum to blindness. So Corey cannot see, his eyes don't work, but you're right. He does have a lot of insight. Yes, absolutely.
All right. So like I said, hashtag the home team, so that you can enter into the first place Pony Derby for bragging rights for being here in the comments early. And while we're getting you lined up for the first place Pony Derby, we're going to bring our guest in, Miss Jeanita Castille of The Pivot. She's going to come in from the virtual green room and she's going to talk to us about making that money with photography.
Hello again. Good morning.
Back with glasses.
Oh, okay. You know what? Use the glasses or don't use the glasses. I always read what's on the screen. So, if you want to be on and popping, because I love the lashes. Yes. So, do whatever you want, because everybody is dropping in things like Gail at Night. She has a hashtag the home team. So does Trash Can Waves. Wait, why is Gail at Night calling us the plate popos? We're not policing anybody's plate. We try not to. We just tell y'all eat fruits and vegetables at every meal.
But speaking of popo, our special guest went from law enforcement all the way to photography and is making money doing it. And she's here to share how that journey started so that she can give some tips and tricks and hacks along the ways about how you can make money by discovering your purpose, understanding your why.
Picture perfect profits. Talk to us about these picture perfect profits. So like you said, you wanted to empower women. You got into this. Tell us about it.
Well, like I said, I started off in law enforcement. I was, I didn't know, and I got into law enforcement. I was very much so interested in that. My personality fits it, great. So I was at the sheriff's department for a long time, and then I transferred over.
Shout out Jeanita Anthony already.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Hold on a second, because I was trying to look at the people in here. Okay, Danique Anthony, he's not wanted for the police. That's not why I mentioned him.
He's Caribbean too.
Oh, he is Caribbean, yes. So you started out in law enforcement, but you say that fit your personality. Now, how do you go from law enforcement fitting your personality to picture perfect profits also fitting your personality? Because Zach Amethyst is like, oh, picture perfect profits. How do both of those line up? Or is this just part of your makeup? You are a chameleon. You can fit any situation. Tell us about it. Getting into.
I've always had the entrepreneur bug. So although that's, I started, I always knew at some point that, I would, be on my own. I'm a rebel, so you can't keep me bound. And I don't like abiding by anyone else's rules. And so I always knew, that I was going to be some type of business owner. And I left my job in 2018. Started off in events. I was doing many women empowerment events, large scale events, and branding. I started into that just because someone came to me and said, hey, you're good at marketing, you're good at branding, start doing this for other people. I always believe that people come into your lives for a reason. People give you ideas for a reason. I don't think there's a bad idea. I can't say there's not a bad idea out there, but I believe in, if someone gives me an idea and it sounds like something that I could do, I'm going to jump on it. And I did. I'm like, well, let me try that. And it just, went history from there. So with the branding comes content. With the branding comes, branding is all about exposure. Branding is getting people to know who you are, why you do it, and targeting your audience. And so women, we love to be seen. And some women, they don't know how to be seen, especially as business owners. All right. And so that's where I come in at. So what else can I add to my plate that can help them expose their God-given gifts, talents, assignment, businesses? And that's pictures. Pictures help expose. Pictures help get your work out there. Pictures help get you out there. And so that's what I do for the women that I serve. My niche and target is women. I believe if you're gonna start a photography business or any type of business, specialize in something. I believe in specialties. It's just like having your favorite eye doctor in town. Everybody's going to go to that particular doctor with an eye problem. So all the know me as the specialist in I'm going to make you feel great, and I'm going to make you look great because I'm heavy in edits. I do a lot of editing to my photos. So if you have some, problem spots, some makeup issues, some whatever, teeth issues, I even put teeth in, in
Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Pause. Okay, because here's part of the situation right now. You said so many great things, right? So that basically everything you're saying is action based. All of these things people can take action on, and of course, this will increase their profits. So we have Sanal. She's a lady. She says our skills always shine and speak through us. So just like you're saying, bring what you have. It's going to work. You're saying that you can give us this photo finish. So this is why people want you. It's not just a matter of you just jumped in and said, I think I have some skills, and you kind of halfway did it. You did what Sanal is saying. You are shining in that. So you putting teeth in, you fixing flaws, and no matter what, people look great. Now, keep in mind, you look great today because K Business is in here talking about arrest me, please. And he said, let me tell you, the men are just enjoying this today. Now, Kay is a businessman. He does have a beautiful wife. She's Nigerian too, Corey. So, that's 2 Nigerians. We'll just count her. So basically, with the men in here, they are, he also says he's going to be at the sheriff's office to turn himself in, but it's too late. You're not there anymore, right? So, okay. Good luck with that breakout love. So basically what you're saying is, because you are really using your skills and doing what Sanal says, she's a branding expert, like you're saying. Sanal makes money on all the different platforms, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Instagram, whether it's YouTube. She has a book she's written, and she says, I love branding. Social media offers so many opportunities to create and market your brand. So you said people told you like, hey, you're good at this when you were creating these events. You were building community, people were seeing you, and so you jumped on in. Jeanita needs 2 more appearances on the show. Pimp slapping the knowledge on us, because you are pimp slapping the knowledge on us today. So let's get back to these picture perfect profits, because everybody's putting in hashtag the home team. They're getting ready for the first giveaway. And go ahead, Corey.
You talk about picture perfect profits. You have a unique spin on how you view your pricing structure, because you said before that you emphasize quantity in addition to quality.
So while you say that, Corey, I'm going to show some of her Instagram pictures, by the way. Go ahead. These are pictures that she's taken.
So explain your pricing philosophy to help those entrepreneurs out there who might be struggling, because a lot of times, I know when we started as our business, Octane Pond, we kind of struggled with the pricing aspect. But I know a lot of it comes into when you finally learn your value, because you discovered your why, you learn your value, then you can actually start to price yourself accordingly. So tell everybody, share your pricing philosophy so to help those other entrepreneurs out there out.
So once you learn who you're targeting, then it's easy to know, the type of lifestyle they live, how much money, they're potentially making. And so you can easily price your things based off of, those things. And so I target women for one. I target African American women, although I've done and I'll do any race, but that's my audience. Those are the people who spend money with me. Those who come looking for things that I offer. And so that's who I target. Although, like I said, put it out there, I've done other races and I'll do anyone. But my target is new entrepreneurs. And sometimes new entrepreneurs don't have the big funding to brand themselves. Although branding is one of the most important pieces to your business. I always say, if no one knows what you do, if no one knows who you are, because you haven't exposed yourself out there on your social media platform or community, then you don't have a business. You have the greatest product, the greatest service, to be the best person, but if you're hidden behind the scenes, then you don't have anything. And so I base my prices off of the entrepreneur, the woman that says, hey, I have an assignment to leave my job. I'm leaving. I'm starting my business. but money is tied up in other places right now. I need branding photos. Now, I eat and live off of this. So of course I have to take that into consideration. So does any business. I'm a party of one. I don't have children, it's just me. So I can, and have a lot of other things going on. Besides the photography, I can make money from my brand strategy sessions. I'm getting into coaching. I'm writing, a book myself, and so I have other things in place, for money. But photography is that main thing. And so, because I charge what I charge for the new entrepreneur, because that is my target. Although I attract a lot of high-end women, I attract a lot of women with money. And I do photos for those women, but my target is the person that says, hey, I'm stepping out there. I need this. I haven't done this before. Can you help me? And so I believe in quantity, because not only am I growing a network for photography, but I'm growing my other networks as well. So I'd rather get 500 women in the door for $125, $150 than get 10 women in the door for 500 or 400, which is the going price for what I do. A lot of photographers are always in my inbox like, hey, listen, your work is charge what we're charging. And, I politely say thank you, but, I charge according to what I feel comfortable with. I charge my skill set. I charge according to, like I said, my target. And so that's how I came to my price. Now, it'll grow eventually, but you don't hit people starting off. That's my philosophy, and it's just how I operate in my business. And so you can charge what you want to charge. Now, it's worth a bunch. Listen, when I'm sitting down and editing, I'm with you for an hour or 2 hours doing your photo shoot, I'm worth $5. I know my worth, but I charge because I have a passion for people to afford what they need to grow in their business.
This is good stuff. Everybody loves it. Tamala and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday podcast is here, and she's a content creator, much like yourself. She says knowing your value is so important. We also have here Sir Hale Speaks, a businessman. He's in here. Hey there, Sir Hale.
Hey, Sir Hale.
He's in here just soaking this up. Now, his wife is a powerhouse as well. They're both just amazing. We also have Sec Amethyst, the lioness of videography, saying branding was the first lesson I learned in my radio class. So, everything that you're saying is just great. Of course, Trash Can Waves is in here just enjoying all of the photos. Now, Rambo Greenhands did say knowledge is power. And he also said, look at all of those beautiful photos, because Trash Can just can't get over it. Damn, he's just like excited about the ladies, right? Whereas Rambo is like, yeah, look at the beautiful photos. Everyone is enjoying your work. Everyone. And he also did ask Corey, is that Vivica from the past? Because there was one lady, you have a knack for taking the same person and they look different. We were just seeing that in everything that you were giving us. Gary Jones Jr. says, greetings, everyone. This is a vital topic. He's a creator as well. He's a producer. Sir Hale says, that's great advice. He's talking to you. He says, when you have a business, don't be afraid to promote and talk about it, because that's what you've been doing. Sanal was just there in the amen corner in the balcony. Truth, you are preaching. So look at Trash Can. See, this had nothing to do with talking about, I like the small tables in restaurants. Now, the reason why he's saying that is because we showed a beautiful lady sitting here at a table, right? You had several different ladies, sitting at small tables. He trying to shoot his shot. He trying to shoot his shot at all the ladies sitting at the small tables in the restaurant. Okay. So long story short, everyone enjoys it. Adrienne Nash is here. She's in California right now. She loves that another powerhouse of a woman. Now, Jeanita, that Corey can't see, but according to Trash Can Waves, Laquita saw that and Corey saw some of it. Talking about these pictures. Yeah. So right now, before we move on, we're going to jump into the First place pony. Because Philip is like, Jeanita, when do you breathe? Because you said more than a mouthful. You're bringing it. People are loving this, okay? So in order to get into the first place pony, that means everybody has already put in hashtag the home team. That means we'll bring up the selector and we'll Corey's going to say something and you'll say something and we'll go.
All right, Jeanita, I'm going to make the horse race announcement. And when I say bring, when I make that gate sound bring, that's when you're going to say know your why.
Or wait, how you know she don't want to say something else? Like, she might want to say something else about her business.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which,
purpose pusher.
Oh, because that's your Instagram handle. You could say purpose pusher.
I was trying to save that for later, but okay.
Oh, okay. What do you want to say, Jeanita?
I'll say what he said. That's fine.
All right, cool. Because you know what? Tamala and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday podcast has hashtag the home team in there. Milton Kraft, the businessman, is here. He says strategic branding is key. Great insight. So yes, yep, we got the businessman in the house. So everybody has put in hashtag the home team. Love notes. Make sure you put it in there. Okay. Hashtag the home team. All right, Corey. I think we are ready for the first place pony drawing.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another ride on the Blind Guy His Wife Their Life Live. First place pony derby. All the jockeys are mounted and in position behind the gate. Bring.
Go ahead, Jeanita.
Know your why.
Hey, perfect. That just gave a few people time to get in there. We got K Business Podcast, Betrayal on the Mission, Love No Second, there's Tamala and Taylor. Oh, my Renaissance Grandma. Hey, my Renaissance Grandma. K Business Podcast, my Renaissance Grandma.
Hey, snuck in at the last minute. Buckner came in and sold the first place pony.
Absolutely.
Prize. Thank you, Vanessa West Buckner. Congratulations. And now let the hate begin.
Yes. Now, usually, Jeanita, everybody congratulates whoever just won. So hopefully they will be congratulating my Renaissance Grandma. I miss saying hello to her today, but Mary Madipoju, one of our favorite Nigerians, is in there laughing and saying, congratulations. So we are going to definitely have you congratulate my Renaissance Grandma as well, right along with Betrayal on a Mission and everyone else in here. So that way we can put you back in the green room, give you a quick breather before we bring you back in. Everybody, Sec Amethyst, Coach Remy Fitness, Love Notes, they're all congratulating my Renaissance Grandma on first place pony. So go ahead, Jeanita, join the crowd and please congratulate her.
Congratulations, my Renaissance Grandma.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, we got the horses are back in the stable, so we're going to put you back in the green room to enjoy more of the virtual victuals that are back there. You can get them out of cyberspace as we get ready for your formal introduction.
All right. We'll see you soon. All right, Corey. Man, first place pony is always good. We've got Jeanita in here on fire. Look, Philip, you know what? David Hunt and Wally, we're going to ignore them today. But my Renaissance Grandma is saying, thanks, everybody. You are welcome. Talk with Tori is congratulating her. And you all, we're going to formally introduce or reintroduce to you now our guest today. Thank you, Gail at Night, for dropping those links. Gail at Night, one of the favorite YouTube moderators in there, making it happen, dropping all the links. So go ahead, Corey. Let's bring her back in. Well, after you got to say all the good stuff.
All right. And remember, if you find this information valuable, don't forget, go to blindguyhiswife.com. And remember, click the green coffee cup. Click. All proceeds go to our 501c3 nonprofit organization that celebrates world music, folklore, dance, and also brings you Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live every Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what's happening today with our guests? Go for the intro because everybody's still in there congratulating my Renaissance Grandma like Rambo Green Hands. Wally even, wait a minute, he even congratulated my Renaissance Grandma. We're friends again. Adrian Nash is in there chit-chatting, talking to Trash Can Waves. Go ahead, Corey. What's the intro?
We're here for you every Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday at 11:15
a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Introducing you to fabulous guests to help you to change your narrative of what you think it means to be normal when it comes to your health,
your business,
and your wealth. Today's fabulous guest is no exception to the fabulous guest rule. This fabulous guest is talking about making money with photography. This woman is such a professional when it comes to her photography. Her skills are on fire, so much that George Eastman, who is credited with inventing the camera, wants to just burn his and bury it in the ground. She makes any photographer that's ever worked for National Geographic's bow down in shame. She makes Jacques Cousteau and all his underwater magic with his visuals say, that's it, I'm retiring. This woman is such a photographer. She is the reason that Apple and Android products have cameras on their phones to this very day. She is none other than today's featured guest, photographer and brand marketing expert extraordinaire from Popo to Photos. It's Roscoe Pete. No, it's Jeanita Castille.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
There he is. My God.
You never know what type of introduction you will get here on Blind Guy, his wife, their life. So thank you for blessing us today on our live show. So far, you've been giving us so many different, oh my goodness, so many different nuggets, jewels, gems, whatever everybody else calls them, right? But Philip Waldo Jr. is saying, welcome to the show. He's also saying, not the Roscoe. You about to say Roscoe Pico Trey.
Right.
Let's get back into it, because earlier you talked about branding, and I know that you have some photography brand strategies, and not just necessarily for photography, but branding in general. From where you started with your events, were you already doing photography when you were creating these events? Was that a part of it, or did you add photography as part of your brand strategy? You tell us.
So I was not doing the photography. I would, but photography has always been a part. When I'm getting ready to launch something, when I want to showcase something, I book a photo shoot. Not last year, 2 years ago, I had what I would like to call it the world's largest women empowerment photo shoot at Mount Trashmore in Hampton Roads. It was over 270 women out there in 100-degree weather. Everybody had a theme and themed shirts that they had purchased from me. And I booked a bunch of photographers and videographers to come out to do just this one big photo shoot. And so I've always been interested in photography, although I was not yet the photographer. And so I became the photographer. I wanted to become a one-stop shop. If you can do it yourself, do it, because that means money goes in your pocket. So, that's kind of how I, wanted to learn the photography, because I was sending my clients out to get photos done, and they weren't the type of photos that I needed or wanted, or that really showcased their personality or really showcased their brands. There's different types of photographers.
So I have a question for you.
Building different things. Go ahead.
Because something that you said when people are looking to launch their brand or improve their brand or whatever, you said start with a photo shoot. And so that's part of your brand strategies. Talk to us about that, because you said with this particular event, you're out in your local area. And I know you said that, yes, you are on Facebook, but Facebook, you said, is your bread and butter, because that's like your local market. You can kind of localize down when you're on Facebook. So in order to have this event, you said you had all these photographers there, you had women there. How did this happen? Tell us about, launching from a photo shoot first.
That's not my Facebook page. That's an old Facebook page that I don't even know the password to. So I have several out there. So my main Facebook page is Jeanita R. Castille. Jeanita with my middle initial R in the middle.
I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Don't you worry. Go ahead and tell us about launching, and I'll pull it up.
But I use that's where I grew my audience. That's where people know my story. they know, everything about me on Facebook. I use Facebook as my tool to grow my business because I am my business. A lot of people say they like to separate their, I want to separate my personal life from, my business. So I don't post my business on my, on my personal page, quote unquote. We're doing yourself a disservice, okay? Because I don't want to see what you ate last night or pictures. I want to do why you do it. I want to do, the totality of you. So I use my platform inspirational. I use to my event, everything I've ever done, everything I've ever sold has been on Facebook. Now I do get business from Instagram. I'm not big on, on Instagram. I just started really getting over there, just posting pictures. My voice is really on Facebook, and that's because my local market is there. If you have a local market, I believe, and other brand strategists may have different opinions about that, but I can only speak from experience because I've done this and I pay my bills and eat off of this every day. My local market is on Facebook. It's easy to target your local market on Facebook, and I pick and choose who is on my page. All right. So it's not going to work if you just have randoms on your page. That's not your target. All right. So I deleted most men off of my Facebook page. Why? Because that's not my target. So if I don't know you personally, or if I haven't gone to school with you and we were cool or whatever, then sorry, it's not personal, it's business. So I deleted most men off of the 5,000 people that I have. And so probably 98% of the 5,000 women that I have on my Facebook page are women in business. You know why? Because I've gone in and I've chosen them. I've sent them. I've looked at their pages. I've studied, their pages for a while, and I've sent them a friend request. How I'm able to eat off of that is because I pick and choose and delete what I have to. If you're not a part of my network, if you're not going to potentially, because it's not guaranteed, if you're not going to potentially buy something from me, come to something that I do, or anything, or support, the things that I do potentially, right? And you're a goner.
So this is good. Moments with Kalti. She's watching from Nigeria. I'm Nigerian again, I think, almost. Love and Live show. She's here. She's a content creator as well. You're saying know your audience, and these are both women also. Love and Live show, and Kalti, she's also a mom of triplets, actually, plus one. And so, and her and her husband have a great time there in Nigeria. But they're here listening to these different brand strategies because you're saying, yes, launch your events with a photo shoot. You're also saying know your audience. Your audience are women. That's why with your Facebook channel, this is where you get a lot of business from. So people can message you right here in order to secure your business, and you have a local business. You prefer to stay in your area. So that's the reason why you said, yes, let me target the people right here on Facebook. And Instagram is global. So sure, if people that might be on Instagram, they might find you there that are in your local area. But you're saying hone in on that.
And definitely, it goes back to knowing your why, what you said right at the top of the show. Know your why. When you know your why, you know your audience. And when you know your audience, you're able to target it better. So even though you're talking about pushing the delete button on the men, it's strategic. You have to do that. And so,
right.
Like I said, even for a lot of our viewers are content creators, sometimes you got to get out of some arenas that you might be in because it doesn't fit your target audience, and you got to start interacting with some of those arenas that you might say, I don't know if that's for me, but if they line up with your purpose, your mission, then definitely jump in with both feet, because we met a lot of great people in the gardening community. We met a lot of great people in the tech world just by finding that common thread that matches our why of health, business, and wealth.
So I do have a question for you, because Sec Amethyst is listening, the Lioness of Videography. She was like, okay, yeah, so some family members have to go, right? And then we also have Milton Kraft. He's the businessman. He said, so you define who was in your local market. Is that solely based on the possibility of becoming a client?
Right. So because I know my target, I target African American women, I target women in business, aspiring business owners, or career women, right? And so because of that, when I'm, so let's say that's my target, and there's groups on Facebook, women in business, Black women in business, women this, women that. I go in those groups and I look through those people. I go through other people's pages and I look through their people. I'm targeting. Now that's organic targeting. Now there's the paid ads and all that other stuff or do yourself with targeting and all of that off of your business Facebook pages. But this is organic targeting. This is organic growth, right? And organic growth has worked for me, and organic growth is what I've taught people. So yes, when you know your target, you can easily go in and say, hey, just like if you're selling houses, if you're a realtor, you don't know who's going to buy a house, but you know your target. If you are houses, right, you're not going to go to someone, and again, you can't tell a person's whole lifestyle just by what they post on Facebook, but you can kind of get an idea of who they are and the things that they're interested in, especially if they're present on Facebook. So if I'm targeting luxury, high profile people, then I want to choose a certain person that fits that look. Now people but if you fit the look, then you're most likely, that's why it says most likely, that your customer is most likely your target.
Right? You know what? Yes, and exactly what you're saying. Moments with Carty is saying the same thing. I told you she's in Nigeria. She's a businesswoman. She does different videos on different business ventures that she's involved in. One of them is food. Her comment is, I sell food on Facebook, and I do remove those who don't support me on Facebook too. The few times that I post a friendly post, sometimes I just stay in a business lane. And the Nigerians are the money makers. They know their stuff, right? They know all the strategies and they use them. Of course, Adrian Nash is saying cheers to gardening and tech. And what we'd like for you all to do is to hashtag Jeanita R. Castille. So that
other comment.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes, deleting people who don't support is different than deleting people who's not a part of your audience. Food is universal. Everybody loves food. Now, if you're selling a particular type of food, then you target, those. I mean, again, food is universal, so everybody loves all type of, different foods. So it depends on how much you're marketing, right? And your marketing tools and tactics that you're using. Are you present on social media all the time? Are you showing pictures of your food? Are you do you have reviews of your food? Are they great pictures? Are they clear? Do they look enticing? And things like that. Sometimes people don't support because there's not enough content out there for them to support. And other times people don't support because just like there's algorithms, there's algorithms on social media, they don't see it. A lot of people say, Jeanita, you didn't know I was having this event. I'm like, no, I don't, I didn't see it because Facebook goes by algorithms, right? Yep. And so you have to always be present. Put something out there that's bait, right? So a lot of people can click on that particular thing. Facebook is all about getting people to their platform. So if you post and you get 3 to 5 likes, Facebook is like, hey, you're not you're not giving us any business. You're not bringing anybody on, so we're not going to put your content in front of a lot of people, right? On this small lane. Because if you start posting enticing things, you want to bring people to your page and to like that post, then Facebook will put it in front of more people, right?
Absolutely.
And that's what
so that market, and it's a house. It's a whole long. It's a process.
It's a process. You know what? Speaking of processes, Second Amethyst, the Lioness of Videography, has already added hashtag Jeanita R. Castille. That way you all will not end up at the wrong Facebook page like I did. And of course, we have the business lady herself, Tamala and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday podcast. She's saying great tips. Of course, we know we're getting down to the top of the hour. So you all put in hashtag the home team, because Adrian's like, where's the food?
The home team.
I mean, hashtag Jeanita R. Castille.
I thought we were changing it. Okay.
No, because Philip Waldo says, yeah, my stomach is touching my back. Now, Adrian is saying, yes, the algorithms can be blocking. And the Love and Live show is saying, this is great information, truly learning and enjoying this information.
So you guys heard it here from Jeanita R. Castille. The reason why it's important to do what Talk with Tori says, and that's lay hands on that like button, because that helps people that need this information to find it quickly, just like you would for your searching on Google or in the card catalog in the old school days. You can find information quickly by help people find information quickly when they hit that like button.
Yeah.
By you hitting that like button.
Don't be like Philip Waldo tomorrow. I don't need an algorithm. I have God. Be like, say what?
I was telling him I like that.
I know, right? Okay, look, I would say this. I need the algorithm and I have God. Just
algorithm.
say that one more time.
God made the algorithm.
There you go. There you go. All right. I like that. And Second Amethyst in her Black Panther voice is saying, unveil the algorithm. So you all, we got James R. Bush, James Bush is putting in hashtag Jeanita R. Castille. He's interested in this giveaway. Another content creator, another fantastic person. Tell us what the giveaway is for today. Did we decide on the Corey, and Jeanita, did we decide on whether it'd be a decision or exactly what it would be?
Shout out on social media.
So, depending on where they are, I can do a 30-minute virtual brand strategy with them. If they have something that they're doing, I can do a 30-minute session with them on or through Zoom or something like that. For local, we could photo shoot.
This is good.
So they're afar, and they have something that they're trying to start or trying to learn some marketing tips. I can do a one-on-one with them.
This is good. So a 30-minute
brand strategy meeting, virtual brand strategy meeting with Jeanita Castille.
That works anywhere, because remember, we had a violinist on our show. Someone in Nigeria won a virtual violin lesson. So for her daughter took that lesson. It worked out. So we're all connected here. We're ready for it. Everybody is putting in hashtag Jeanita R. Castille. So like my Renaissance grandma, she won earlier. She might win again because she has it in there the right way. So if y'all want this 30-minute brand strategy, so from our professional here, you better get in there. Now she's already talked about her photo finish clients, how she does everything.
Well, you had some pretty high profile photographs going to pretty high profile places. Talk about some of the places your photographs have landed and how they got into those places.
Oh.
All credit to my clients. They have entered their photos. A lot of my photos are on billboards for advertisement and marketing. I've had someone recently submit their picture to Forbes magazine. She's a broker, millionaire woman, so she entered her photos into Forbes. I've had a lot of lower scale magazines where my pictures are, and so I see them everywhere. I'm walking somewhere, I see a flyer, it's a picture I've done of somebody, and they're advertising their business. I see it on billboards and in magazines and things like that. So
nice. This is just wonderful. And Second Amethyst is saying hashtag by his grace. All of these things are happening, right?
Definitely. So
let's get into the second giveaway.
So I'm going to count it in 3, 2, 1, and then Jeanita, you're going to say Jeanita R. Castille. That way people can remember that name and follow you on Facebook.
Yes. Thank you, Tamala and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday podcast. If she wins, y'all gonna just basically have a building session, because Jeanita R. Castille is all things. Tamala and Taylor's Treat Talk Tuesday. She is all things branding. So oh my goodness, this will be fabulous if she wins. Y'all will probably collaborate on some stuff because she's also working across state lines. So she might be able to help you get into that virtual space to even brand outside of your local area. I don't know, but let's go for it. Philip is saying he definitely needs grace. Y'all better put it in like the Love and Live show, hashtag Jeanita R. Castille, because we are bringing up the giveaway. What is she going to say, Corey? Her name?
She's going to say her name, her Facebook page name, so that way everyone can remember Jeanita R. Castille.
All right. So we have it pulled up. Everybody that's in there, let's see, on this particular screen, it says that we only have 6 entries. So you have a 1 in 6 chance of winning.
That means people spelled it wrong.
Yeah, they spelled it wrong or didn't put it in. They was watching because, everybody's sneaking in from work too.
Right.
So let's go for it.
3, 2, 1. It's on you, Janita. Say your Facebook page name.
Jeanita R. Castille. Jeanita R. Castille.
All right, let's see. We've got Second Amethyst, my Renaissance Grandma, Philip Waldo Jr., Tamala and Taylor, Treat Talk Tuesday, 11 live show. Second Amethyst, my Renaissance Grandma, James Bush is in there too. 11 live show. Philip Waldo Jr. What? Whoa, we've got a winner.
This is real.
Yes, we have a winner. We have a winner. Chicken dinner, chicken winner, chicken dinner.
Yep.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. Philip Waldo Jr. is local to your area. So that means he could choose, say that again.
No, I said, oh, really?
He is. Yes. Dang, Danique Anthony made it in just after the, just after we did the giveaway. But anyways, he is in your area. So yes, I guess he could send you a message on Facebook. What's the best way to contact you? Does that work?
Yeah, definitely. So he can get a message on Facebook and we can work out if he wants to do a photo shoot or a 30-minute brand strategy session.
Nice. So Philip has the option to do either or. And Wealth Talk Productions is in here, Corey, saying, well.
I'm saying the same thing, Wally.
Yes. Now, Second Amethyst is congratulating Philip, but she also was like, ooh, if I win, I need to do my graduation shoot in the next year. So I don't know, Second Amethyst, she might be digital by then. We might figure out some kind of way to make it happen. I know photography is one of those things you kind of need to be there for. So depending on your budget, just, flew her out. Get her, get her there.
Get her flued out.
Yeah, get her flued out. You know how people say that. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Say that again.
No, I was saying what you said. Flued out.
Right. Flued out. Now, Uncle G is here, Audacity Dawning, and I'm sure he's interested to find out the answer to our final question before we say goodbye for now.
Jeanita Castille, what fruits, vegetables, or whole grains have you eaten today?
Today?
Yes. This will get us into our plant-based treat segment. So, we've got to hear from you. Any fruits and vegetables that you've eaten today?
I haven't eaten anything today yet. I had a couple I'm the wrong person for that.
Okay. So a couple of M&Ms so far. Any plans for fruits and vegetables in the very near future? Because lunch is coming up soon.
I will put a point to have something in my diet today.
I love it. Right. That's it. So that means that if you eat a sandwich, all you have to do is add
lettuce and tomato.
Or sweet peppers, whatever you like. So when we go to Wawa and we build our sandwiches, you know how they have all those different options. You can add spinach, you can add sweet peppers, hot peppers. Take advantage of those options if it's a sandwich. But Second Amethyst, the lioness of videography, is laughing, talking about, well, just don't let it be okra. Do you like okra?
No, I do not.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Why they'd be happy with that one?
So many people will love you. Our audience,
Wally's gonna be like, can we get married?
Yeah, they have the okra wars here. Look at that. Philip Waldo Jr. No okra. Adrian is excited for the plant-based treat, though, so we are going to head over into there.
Stay tuned. Hang out there in the back in the virtual green room, and we'll talk to you as soon as this broadcast ends.
All right. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. All right, Corey, how do we get into our plant-based treat?
It's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
Getting you to eat fruits and vegetables at every single meal.
Potato salad.
I have about 8 potatoes. I'm just going to cube them up. Potatoes help you have the healthy bones and heart with their iron, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, vitamin B6, vitamin C, fiber, and potassium.
Cover and boil for 8 to 10 minutes until it's almost soft.
Like really good. It's like
what? Why? It tastes like eggs are in it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you some more. An egg substitute for my potato salad. Got about a cup of water, and I'm going to add some of my bouillon. Take out like a tablespoon.
Potatoes also have folate, which helps with cell repair and prevents DNA mutations that may lead to cancer.
Half a teaspoon of curry. We're going to chop up our tofu. Make sure you get the super firm.
Curry has a variety of anti-inflammatory spices like turmeric, coriander, and chili powder. Tofu is full of isoflavones, which reduce the risk of heart disease, breast cancer, and osteoporosis.
Just add all of the tofu in here.
Remove the cooked potatoes from the water.
About a teaspoon of salt, or more, like 2 tablespoons of sugar.
Let's add the condiments.
I'm going to start with the mustard because you just put a good squeeze, like 2 teaspoons. About 3 tablespoons to start of the veggies, 2 tablespoons of relish.
Gently mix in the condiments.
About 1/4 of an onion.
Onions are full of vitamin C for fighting colon, prostate, and lung cancers.
So this is what the black salt looks like.
Black salt has antioxidant properties and it's surprisingly low in sodium. It has iron, calcium, magnesium, and reduces heartburn and bloating.
Why are you moving your spoon like that? You trying to dip it in again? I see you. All right.
Do you have any hot dogs with this?
Hot dogs.
All right.
With the potato salad. Y'all make this recipe. You won't have to ask who made the potato salad. Now, keep in mind that, Corey, I should have never mentioned okra. Wally talking about, Wealth Talk Productions, that's Wally's other channel, talks about all kinds of wealth. He says, yes, hashtag team no okra. Thanks for the reminder. And Adrian is laughing at our okra wars. But go ahead, Corey. What were you going to say? Because Sec Amethyst likes it.
I was just going to say, make sure you get all your fruits and increase your fruits and vegetables at every meal. And that does it for this episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife,
Their Life Live.
Trash Can Wave, said, okay, he got all the fire emojis. You've been talking to my mama, Laquita. See, that's a good recipe, y'all. Trash Can Waves loves it.
Yeah, the potato salad, including no matter how she makes it, it's never, she always makes the potato salad gets gooder and gooder every time she makes it. So,
and Motrell on a mission, I'm sure you can find black salt there in Egypt. It is one of those things that comes from India. Like the Indians use it a lot in India, the country. So you're close enough, girl. Just take a boat across the river. They'll get you some. My Renaissance grandma, she cooks a lot of non-dairy items, plant-based, whole foods. She's giving me the thumbs up. And, oh, hey, Mary is here. Another. Oh, dang, she ain't Nigerian. She's Cameroonian. Hey,
right.
Mary.
Hey, Mary.
Say goodbye, Corey. How do we say goodbye today?
All right. And if you would like to be featured on Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life, as a featured guest, if you have something that you want to help people discover about improving their health, their business, and their wealth, send us an email.
Well, they can always go
info at blindguyhiswife.com or
they can. I was going to say, boom. I'll put it right there on the screen. Thank you, Sec Amethyst. She is talking specifically about Jeanita R. Castille when she says amazing show, because that lady was fire. And yes, Motrell on a Mission is in the building. She's in Egypt. So send us an email, admin@blindguyhiswife.com.
Oh, I said info. Oh my goodness. Admin at Blind Guy His Wife. We got so many emails.
I know we do. That's why I put it on the screen. It's easier that way. We don't have to forget.
So with that being said, that does it for this episode of Blind Guy His Wife, Their Life Live. Join us tomorrow because Game Day Friday, the YouTube Yellow Pages trivia, where you get to experience Dr. Michael Greger and find out what's better for you, eggs or cigarettes.
So you all, yes, tomorrow is eggs versus cigarettes. Come on and join the debate. Now we have the medical folks that we're going to be presenting their information, but definitely, if you've only had M&Ms today, we ain't even going to mention that. Tomorrow is eggs versus cigarettes. How do we say goodbye?
We're going to say goodbye the way Jeanita R. Castille is going to say goodbye. Once she sees Philip Waldo's face and has to do his photo shoot, she's going to say, deuces.
You know what? I can't let you go out like that. That's my brother. Black salt is amazing. I agree, Tamla. Keep it holding for it. Thank you so much, Adrian Nash. We appreciate you started it over. You're supposed to held it out, Corey.
Deuces.
It's too late. We just go.